Hi there wonderful folks of Swansea Zine Fest. My name's Chloe Henderson and welcome to Coin-Operated Press. On our table today I'm going to be showing you how to make a mini-zine for a special occasion. And the occasion that we're celebrating today is Coin-Operated Press's first birthday. That's so exciting. We're going to turn one on the 20th of May and I'm super excited. So we're going to be making a mini-zine together to celebrate our first birthday. You can make a mini-zine for any special occasion that you'd like, but today we're going to be focusing on our birthday.
Hi there, I'm Katie Mays, one of the co-founders of Coin-Operated Press. I launched the company in May 2020 with Chloe Henderson.
First things first, you're going to get your materials together. The very basics of what you'll need is a piece of paper. You will need a whole host of drawing materials, whatever materials you've got to hand, and a pair of scissors. And that's it, that's the essentials of what you need. Extras can include some printed out images, can be really useful. We've got some fancy scrap paper. Stickers are a great way to add some interest to your zines. I'm also using some birthday cards from my last birthday and I'm gonna cut up some of the images from these. These can be a really good way to add some themed elements to your occasion zines. Things like washi tapes are fantastic. We've also got our double-sided sticky tape, which I'd highly recommend. It's really good for sticking things in. And of course some PVA is also a bit of an essential for when you're sticking things. So that's everything that we've got today, and you can add basically anything that you want. Anything that you've got lying around your house you can use to make your zine. So let me clear up this mess and we'll get started.
We launched the company during the very beginning of lockdown in Scotland, and thank you to everyone for all of your support. We've managed to produce and publish 9 collaborative zines and 2 poetry collections in the last year alone.
So to start with, you're going to want your piece of paper and your scissors, and we're going to fold our mini-zine together. So I'll do it in real time so you can see all the steps. You want to take your piece of paper and fold it once along the long side. Now this is an optional extra, you don't need to do this, but if you have a bone folder or something like a Sharpie is perfect for this as well. If you want to get a good crease and a nice sharp fold, you can use that just to smooth along the edge of your folds, but you really don't need to do that stuff, it's just a little extra. Then we're going to unfold our piece of paper again so it's flat, and we're going to fold it along the width way this time, again all the way to the edge, as straight as you can, but it doesn't really matter. And again, I'm going to take my Sharpie and just get a nice crisp line. We're going to unfold it once more and then we're going to flip our paper over to the other side. Then we're going to take our width and fold it to the middle line. And we're going to be doing this on both sides, trying to get it as central as possible. And once more taking our Sharpie, smoothing out the crease. I just like to unfold it again because it makes it easier to see the middle line. Then we'll fold this into the middle line once more. And by the time you're finished these folds, you should have something that looks like this. So you can see all 8 sections of the zine starting to come together now. And then we want to fold it in half once more, so it looks like that. And this is where you're going to get your scissors and we're going to make our cut. So you're going to be cutting along this line here and you're going to cut to the line, so only to this point, not all the way through, just to this point. Cutting it right to the point. Then if you take your bit of paper like this, fold it round and you'll have your little diamond, star, mouth, whatever you want to call it in the middle. You want to flatten that so it becomes like a cross, like so. And you're basically just going to flatten it, and that's your little book. You want to flatten it right out and you can use your Sharpie again to fold down all the creases, get it really flat, and that's that. You've got your little 8-page zine.
Some of those zines include Hello Zine, our relationships zine, Quarantine was our very first zine that we launched with, and we followed that up this year with Vaccine.
So for my first page, page number 1, I'm going to be using some collage techniques to just introduce the topic of my zine. I really like this text on this card and I like the holographic shininess of it as well. So I'm going to use that as my main element. And I've also printed out some images. I'm going to use our Coin-Operated Press logo on this. This is a good way to cut something to size without having to measure everything. You grab yourself a ruler and you can tear along the ruler to the edge where you need. And there we have it. Piece of paper that fits perfectly onto our little page and has a nice textured effect to it. And that's the first page finished. Ta-da! Happy birthday, Coin-Operated Press indeed.
We have a bunch of stickers, badges, plectrums, all sorts of goodies all available in the Coin-Op shop, and the link will be somewhere on this page for you to check out.
So I have these little photographs of myself and Katie. This is the first ever zine fair that we did. Before we were ever Coin-Operated Press, we did it together just for fun, and it was from here that sparked our love of zines, and we knew that we wanted to start this together. And then this was taken during the pandemic when we were able to meet in person, and we had our first ever Coin-Operated Press meeting in person instead of just on Skype. So this is us, I can't remember exactly when it was, but this is basically now. So I want to have a little bit that says like from then to now, so you can see the progression from our starting days to what we're doing now. And I've got these little stamps which I've never actually used, and I wanted to use these to do the lettering, if I can even get them out. The pink might be a little bit too pale, but let's test it and see. I'm going to be using stamps in all of my work from now on. How cool do they look? I really need to buy more letter stamps like this because they're really pretty and I love the effect. And don't forget when you're finished using your stamps to clean them off. That is the thing that I always used to forget, and I always used to ruin stamps that way. So I'm going to go away and clean these just now, and then we'll move on to the next page.
A couple of months ago we also set up a Discord community, and I'm really proud and so thrilled with the community that we're growing over there. We have weekly or bi-weekly craft clubs going on over there, which are just little informal events where we get together, have a cup of tea, have a chat, and just work on whatever you're working on independently, whether that's a mini-zine, knitting, painting, whatever you can put your imagination to.
This is where I'm going to put in the message portion of my zine. So it's going to be like a traditional greeting card where there is a little message inside. And I'm going to use this photo of myself and Katie that we took during lockdown when we went to visit the beach together. And I was going to pop one of our Coin-Operated Press bubble mailers as the sort of background in between the picture. So I'm just going to rip it right down the middle. Then have one on each side with the mailer bag in between, and then maybe a little cog in between us, and then down the bottom here I'm gonna put in some nice textured papers and gonna write a little message. So I drafted up this little message and I'm just gonna freehand it in with lettering like I would in an actual birthday card, as I think that might be a nice hark back to an actual greetings card. There we go, there's my little message to Coin-Operated Press. Ta-da!
We're really looking forward to being able to host workshops in real life, in person, in the not too distant future, hopefully. So keep your eye out on our social media and website for more information about that.
I printed out all of the covers of our Coin-Operated Press zines, and I thought this would be a really good reflection of everything that we've done so far. Basically a year of zines, so it's perfect for our first birthday to be able to look back at this. But for your own zines, depending on what occasion you're celebrating, you could put in a little photo montage like this. This would be a really cool page to do some collage photographs. Maybe for an anniversary, you could print out a bunch of pictures of you and your partner from your first year together, or whatever anniversary you're celebrating, and this would be a good little collage montage of that. Or perhaps it's your friend's birthday and you want to print out all of your favourite pictures of you and your friend and stick them in like that. Or maybe it's for Christmas and you could print out a bunch of holiday photos of your family. And with the vaccine, that's the final page done.
So as we're nearing our first birthday, we're really looking forward to seeing whatever the future holds, looking forward to doing in-person zine fairs and workshops and meeting all of you lovely people, and we're really excited to be collaborating with musicians and poets and just seeing where this thing takes us.
And there we have it, our finished zine. Ta-da! And that's it, that's our little coin-operated press birthday zine. Happy birthday! Yay!
Thank you for checking out our table at Swansea Zine Fest, and we can't wait to see you in person in the very near future. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed learning how to make a mini zine for a special occasion, and I hope you enjoyed learning all about coin-operated press. Do be sure to check out our virtual table at Swansea Zine Fest and check out all the awesome zines that we've got on offer. I hope you enjoy the fest, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!